Hello everyone and welcome back. I'm your host, Veteran Mountain Man, and today is another Spiritual Thursday. Today's topic is actually going to be about the combination that actually fundamentally changed Europe. So many people talk about the introduction of Christianity into Europe as being kind of a defining concept that fundamentally changed European perceptions. It allowed the monarchies to be created. It allowed the fundamental lines of succession and royal families. It also allowed authoritarianism to spread throughout Europe. And we see this because even in Karl Marx's writings, which he talks about all of society being owned by all of society, he still talks about doing that through force, through authority of might. And the authoritarian might concept has been kind of brought not by Christianity, but by the Roman culture it merged with. See, Roman culture allowed you to only be a citizen if you met certain requirements, which included a mandatory term of military service. And Roman authority came from the authority of might. All Roman authority was based off might of arms. Now, many other cultures had rights of power and rights of combat. And, you can look at the Spartans, and you can look at the Norse, and you can look at the Visigoths and the Gothic tribes, and even the Gaelic tribes. And in many cases, the best, most capable individual, the best warrior, the best thinker, in many situations led the small tribal bands. Not necessarily out of sheer might, but out of self-preservation. You wanted the best person to lead to be in charge. And if the person couldn't lead or faltered in leading, you could call them out. In that aspect, the older pagan cultures prior to the spread of Roman Catholicism were much freer in a lot of situations, in that there weren't a whole lot of individualistic laws that mandated X, Y, or Z. Now, that being said, many of them, the law was whatever the leader could get away with, realistically. And that doesn't necessarily make for a better society, it just makes for a different society. Many people who advocate anarchy don't realize that the advocation of anarchy and the implementation of anarchy would return us back to small tribal bandle societies, because people would naturally flock around those who have strong personalities, strong capabilities, and would expect defense in return. It's a natural aspect of human mindset at this point. And it's actually something that you see throughout the natural world amongst mammals. It's one of the reasons a lot of mammalian groups have central male figures or central strong figures and multiple individuals that band around them for a shared cohesion. Well, I want to thank you all again for joining me on this Spiritual Thursday. I know this is a little more philosophical than it is spiritual, but this concept is rather important, and I would like you all to ponder on it and think about it. It wasn't Christianity, but Roman culture that fundamentally altered Europe's society, because that fundamental change started before Constantine converted. I also want to thank you for joining me at Unapologetic Pagan or wherever you're getting my podcasts, and as always, have yourself a beautiful day.